Hey everybody, nice to see you here in our virtual environment. This is the first installation of a series of summer PD that I'm putting together really as a refresher, a redo, a cleaning up of PD that we've done in the past so that it's maybe clearer, slower, easier to understand, and really more well prepared than I've had a time to do with what happened during the fourth quarter of last year. I think it's important that we look forward to what is going to be happening in August, September, October, November. What are the ensuing months going to look like? And I really feel as a teacher that if I prepare for the worst case, then the rest of it's all easy. So to me, we have some things that are the options, right? We could be traditional classroom, we could be online learning, or we could be a combination of both those, which is what blended learning is, right? It's the combination of online learning with traditional classroom in different types of ways, whether it's rotation between stations, flipped classroom, lab rotations, but no matter how we incorporate it, you can incorporate online learning with traditional classroom, especially if it's online learning that you put together for your class of your instruction. So this series of videos is really about that. This is really an intro, and then there's going to be a whole series that we put together on how you can make better videos possibly, or the same. Many of you did very good videos as it was, and how you can incorporate those with our online environment with Moodle, and many of you already know how to do that, but then there are more people that were thrown into the fire in many ways in the fourth quarter, because even though we've done classes on a lot of these things for a very long time, we've had Moodle since 2005 and have been doing the in-services since 2008. But that doesn't mean you went to the class. And if you did go to the class, it doesn't mean you took notes. And if you did take notes, it doesn't mean you used it in your class. You may have picked this and this out and just done a couple of those things. But then when all of a sudden things happened, I got a number of emails from people saying, I really wish I had paid better attention in that class. So I'm going to try to remake a bunch of that class again to bring those things together so that it's easier for you to think about how you want to incorporate things going forward, and to think about maybe rebuilding your Moodle class, or however you want to run it so that it's more organized, easier to understand, easier for parents to find, easier for students to find, if we do end up moving from a traditional classroom to online and back, because it's very possible that depending on how things go, we could start one way, move to another way, then move back to the other way. And if we've prepared with good online lessons that then we use as blended learning lessons, then we move back, it'll make all of our instruction better, all of our students learning, I'm not going to say better, but with more positive outlook, right? I will never tell you that a good video is as good as a good teacher any day, because that's malarkey. We all know that, right? But we have to get as close as we can, and the only way to do that is to do what we can. And so videos like this are called asynchronous learning. If you haven't done the blended learning introduction class on Moodle, if you log on to Moodle, you'll see you're enrolled in it. It kind of goes over some of those basic terminologies, but this is asynchronous, allowing you to watch it at your time, wherever it works for you, whenever it works for you, from a phone, from a tablet, from your laptop computer, from your smart TV. It doesn't matter, right? But asynchronous learning is easier for some students. But synchronous learning, using Google Meet, using Zoom, using Big Blue Button, which we're going to talk about in one of the videos, it's something I'm adding to Trail to see how that works. It's something that integrates right with Moodle, that you can start a session straight from Moodle to teach a video conference lesson straight from Moodle. I've never done it. I'm working on setting it up right now. So anyway, but I think those synchronous things definitely fall into play, that we have to have some time for students to come and meet with us and ask questions and get questions answered and solidify the things that we talked about in the asynchronous part. And we have to put ourselves out there in ways that we haven't before, because I think it's really important that they see you. Now, if we're doing a blended thing, they're going to see you every week, right? Hopefully. But if we're doing online only, the only way for them to see you is to make videos like this one, where you're talking to them, teaching to them, just like you do in the classroom. It's not the same connection because we don't get the other side, right? But to them, it might be close enough so that when we do return to the classroom, they know who you are. They've been seeing you. I mean, I watch web shows and I feel like I know Leo Laporte. He has no idea who he is, never will, right? And only if you watch Twit do you know what I'm talking about. But I watch his web show every week. So he's somebody that I feel like I know, even though I know I don't know him. Students feel the same way when they see you every week or 2 times a week on a daily instruction. They're going to get the chance to at least recognize you and feel like they're a part of your classroom in a way that just a blank video does not do. So this is just an introduction to what's coming. I'm going to send out a video or 2 a week and then categorize them all and kind of have an ongoing playlist on those videos so that when you're ready to do something this summer. Bob, by the way, asked me to do nothing in the month of June. That's why we're starting off on July 1st. That you'll be able to pick up those things that you need to pick up for your own repertoire to work in your own course. There's also going to be some classes on the new Moodle, slight differences between what it did look like and what it does look like, or it will as of tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But in general, it's the same Moodle that it was before. So hopefully I'll see you guys online. Feel free to ask questions. There'll be different ways to do that we're going to talk about in our different courses. And I will be remaking some of those Moodle videos inside the Moodle certification course to be more representative of the new version of Moodle as well. So hope to see you guys all in August in person. Until then, I'll be trying to do this to help everyone get ready for the fall.